We're joined today by Brad Underwood, Managing Director of Galileo Mining. Brad, thanks for your time.
Great to be with you, David.
Recently announced a lithium joint venture deal with Mineral Resources for a portion of your lithium rights. Why is this a good deal for Galileo, and why do you think it's a good deal for MinRes?
It's a good deal for Galileo because it provides us capital up front. MinRes are able to purchase 30% of the lithium rights in the entire project area, and this is an area that has never been thoroughly explored for lithium. It's literally in the guidebook to pegmatites in WA, so it's been known about for a long time. Incredibly prospective ground. MinRes now have a strong footprint over it. They've purchased 30% and they've got the rights to increase it up to 70%. So a very good deal for both Galileo and Mineral Resources.
And importantly for Galileo, who have a laser-like focus on its existing commodities, it adds a lithium team. They can just go off, do the work. Galileo benefits from that work.
Yes, and Mineral Resources are one of the best in the business at lithium. They've got active mines in the area at Mount Marion and at Bald Hill, and they have now a strong patch of ground in the Goldfields district, one of the most prospective regions for lithium on the planet, and they've got the team and the funding to really actively explore that. So we will benefit from their expertise. They're an active miner, they know what they're doing, and they're going to be working our ground for us, which is a brilliant result.
And for Galileo, the transaction gives a healthy cash injection. For a company your size, why is that so important?
It's really important for junior companies to be well funded, so that means we can focus on the exploration which provides value for shareholders through discovery. We don't have to go back to the market to do more capital raises in the short term. It's a non-dilutive way to fund ourselves with the exploration programs that we've got coming up. And that's really important. So it insulates ourselves from the vagaries of the market. Market goes up, market goes down. At the moment, we're in a bear market for the junior resources sector, but ourselves, we are fully funded for the foreseeable future over the next couple of years, which is really important because we can focus on our jobs and creating value for shareholders.
Focusing on the job, nickel palladium. Where to from here, and what does this money do?
The discovery we made in 2022 at Callisto, we've drilled that out. We have 17.5 million tonnes already there. We also have over 20 kilometres of strike on that one segment alone. The extra funding we have allows us to go and do more drilling. When we do more drilling, it increases our chance of success, and we just don't know what's there. So this is an unexplored belt for palladium and nickel of this kind. It's the first time this type of mineralisation has been found in Australia. We just don't know what's there. With the extra money, we can go and do that drilling, and we can ultimately find out the value of the resources in the ground at our Northern project.
And importantly, you have identified high quality targets, which will be the focus of drilling this year.
That's right, and we have more drilling coming up. We are undertaking campaign drilling. The strategy is to go and do a drill program, get the results, learn from those results, and then recalibrate our targeting process to give us the best possible chance of success. The next drill program we are planning should start in August, perhaps earlier if we can make it onto the ground. And after that, we've got many more drill programs to come. Of course, with a junior company like ourselves, any drill hole that we put down into new high-grade mineralisation has an amazing effect on the company, and it's a really exciting time to be following Galileo.
The next 6 months, what should investors be focusing on, both on the lithium and on the wider projects?
On the wider projects, it's all about drilling. We create value through discovery, and the drill rig is the way that we make discoveries. For any investor that's interested in any junior company, and in particular with Galileo, they need to look at the drilling, the number of drill programs that are occurring through the year, and the way that the money is getting spent on the ground. Most of our funding goes into the ground, and I think that provides shareholders a really good opportunity to buy a quality exploration company. And as well as that, we now have one of the best lithium teams in the country exploring our ground. Over the next 6 months, we expect Mineral Resources will do their target generation work and the permitting, and then later on, over the 4-year timeframe they have to spend the $15 million in cash. That's in order to go to that next level of ownership. We'd expect them to do a lot of drilling. So we are set up for the future. We've got the funding for our own work programs over the next few years. And then we have a long-term joint venture with Mineral Resources where we hope and expect them to do a lot of drilling over the coming years.
Investors love drilling. They love non-dilution and bringing cash into the company to help fund it going forward. Exciting times ahead for Galileo and its shareholders. Brad, thanks for your time.
Thanks, David.